Yeah.
Yep. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Baldy's Breakdowns right here. And this is the highlight show. The highlight show, one play from each team from the 14 games played yesterday. And I'm starting with Josh Jacobs, who had a career high 28 carries, 144 yards, and 2 touchdowns. But this play right here, he's just looking for some daylight, any daylight right here. And right here in the hole, he spins in the hole. Where's he going? And then he busts out. He breaks the tackle right there of the middle linebacker on the play, and he just Josie Jewell, and he just runs away. Like, Josh Jacobs goes for 43 yards in that play, and they needed every bit of it to break that game open against the Broncos. But on the Denver side, oh shoot, can I start that again? Are we live?
Yeah, it's still.
All right, here we go. We'll just go. All right, let's go. Let's go right here to Giant Stadium. Watch Eddie Jackson, the number 4, the free safety, come to blitz to try to stop Saquon Barkley. And look at the hole right there that exists behind Big Glowinski, Evan Neal. And right there, Saquon, another unbelievable day. They basically played the game yesterday without wide receivers. It was Saquon and Daniel Jones running to their 3rd victory this season. Credit Brian Dable with a great game plan. Okay, here we go. Back to the Raiders. And look up at the top. Patrick Surtain right here against Devontae Adams. Had a great game all game long against him. Devontae got a few. But Patrick Surtain right here stops and defends this pass right there and keeps Devontae Adams from catching it. Devontae had a good game, but so did Patrick Surtain. He was the star of the defense like he is almost every week. How about this one? In the rain in Baltimore. Buffalo and the Baltimore Ravens and Josh Allen right here ties this game up on this bootleg. Patrick Queen is chasing him. He runs a 4.40. Marlon Humphrey's an all-pro corner. He goes right through them all and into the end zone. Beats Marcus Williams to tie the score up 20-20. Josh Allen brought this team back when they were down 20-3. But on the other side, Lamar was Houdini. That's Von Miller, number 40, rushing from the outside. He's going to get his paws and his grips all over Lamar Jackson. Is he going down? No. He's Lamar. He's Houdini. He gets out. Not only does he get out of there, but he makes this throw to Mark Andrews right here, and the ball is tipped up in the air, and look who catches it. Devin Duvernay. What a year he's having. Lamar just keeps making magic every single week. Atlanta outrushed the Cleveland Browns. And Tyler Algier right here, the rookie out of BYU, behind 2 tight ends, Hesse and Kyle Pitts. They get a moving wall going, and he turns the corner, picks up a block right there from Cardero Hodge, runs right over the safety, Grant Delpit, for 42 yards. He led the Falcons in rushing. Falcons ran for over 200 yards in this game. It's a new kind of offense taking place. On the other side, of course, Nick Chubb. He was the leading rusher in this game. He's back in Georgia. Maybe it was just being back in Georgia, but what a day he had on this play right here to give him the lead over Atlanta. He goes 28 yards. Nobody touched him. Nobody ripped the flag off him if it was flag football. Nick Chubb dancing in the end zone right here, back in Georgia. And then there's this play right here. Hollywood Brown in the slot, going to run what we call a spray fade, catching it from Kyler Murray, like OU DNA, like back in Norman, Oklahoma right here. This play right here, the spray fade, it's like Willie Mays over-the-shoulder catch against tight coverage. I don't know how Marquise Hollywood Brown even saw the ball, much less caught it for a touchdown right there to go up 20-10 in the 4th quarter. And then number 49 in the middle of your picture is Frankie Louvu. He might be the best player on the entire Carolina Panther team. Every week, he's either leading you in tackles or big splash plays. And this play right here, Kyler Murray going to that Marquise Hollywood Brown right here and jumped right in front of it. Not only did that, but made a move and ran it all the way back to the house for the opening score of the game. Frankie Louvu is becoming a star for the Carolina Panthers. Kept him in this game for a long time. And then that's Dameon Pierce, the 4th round pick out of Florida. behind Troy Hairston, the offset fullback right here. They get blocks on the outside. Hairston gets a good lead block. And I didn't know Dameon Pierce had this type of breakaway home run hitting speed. 75 yards to pay dirt, and it keeps the Texans alive in this game against the Chargers. Gave everybody in H-Town something to cheer about on that touchdown run. And then it was Justin Herbert right here on third down right here. Like he's looking to the right, and they've taken both receivers away. He comes back immediately to the left and gets this ball to Gerald Everett right over Jalen Petrie right there for an 18-yard touchdown throw. Just an absolute laser by Justin Herbert. And then how many of these highlights is Patrick Mahomes going to have in his career? This is just Mahomes magic. It's just all it is. He gets outside the pocket right here. He beats the defensive tackle. Now he's trying to buy some time. Now he's just looking for somebody to uncover. Here comes Devin White, one of the fastest, most fierce linebackers in the league. Mahomes just stops, whoop, made a miss, and then he does the Magic Johnson jump sky hook right here to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You can see that Mahomes landed awkwardly but got right back up like nothing to it. Another highlight for Patrick Mahomes as they just wore out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But on the other side, Brady was still really good. And Mike Evans back in uniform. Here he is in the slot right here at the bottom. L'Jarius Sneed looks like he's going to blitz, but he's going to come out, and he's going to be the underneath defender right here, and Brady's going to put it right on Mike Evans for one of 2 touchdown passes on the day. Boy, they missed him against Green Bay the week before, but Evans back in the lineup kept the Bucs in this game throughout. And how about the return of Michael Gallup for the Cowboys? In the screen right here is Noah Brown, Michael Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb. And the Washington Commanders are going to double CD right here. There's the double of CD. Everybody else gets the single. Cooper Rush breaks outside the pocket. Michael Gallup on a scramble drill in the back of the end zone. Cooper flips it to him. Cooper Rush has won his first 4 starts as a Cowboy quarterback. No quarterback in Cowboy history has ever done that. A lot of love for Michael Gallup coming back from that ACL tear from CeeDee Lamb and the whole team. Great job by Gallup getting in the end zone in his first game back, including Zach Martin. Then, it wasn't a whole lot of highlights for Carson Wentz and the Washington Commanders, but this was their own touchdown to Jahan Dotson up in the corner. He's going to run this corner route against Anthony Brown, and Carson's going to get it. He's going to put enough air under it, and Jahan Dotson, the rookie, nice catch over the shoulder right there for the Washington Commanders' only touchdown of the day. Not many highlights, but we'll give credit to the rookie out of Penn State. He's been a good player for him. Philadelphia and Jacksonville, the Eagles, undefeated at 4-0. They just bludgeoned the Jacksonville Jaguars in a downpour throughout the game, and Miles Sanders had his best game in a while, maybe in years. Right here, he's got Aluaquan right in the hole, jump cuts, and then he's off to the races. We knew he had breakaway speed. The line did a great job, and Miles Sanders ran for well over 100 yards. The Eagles ran for 210 on 50 carries. They bludgeoned the Jaguars. But not to be outdone, Trevor Lawrence down 29-14 in the fourth quarter. They need a play. Where do they go? They go to Christian Kirk right here running just a deep seam route. He gets behind the Eagles defense to set up a touchdown to make it close in the fourth quarter, 29-21. Eagles, though, just too much for the Jaguars. Christian Kirk continues to be their number 1 wide receiver, though. And how about Kenny Pickett's debut? But down at the bottom, the Jets intercepted the Steelers quarterbacks 4 times. Watch Sauce Gardner right here in zone coverage, number 1. What a day he had. Just playing the outside zone, reading the quarterback's eyes right here, makes a break on the ball and helps tip the pass to Freiermuth. And there's Michael Carter off the tip with one of the 4 Jet interceptions on the day. They were down 20-10 in the fourth quarter and came back to win because of those takeaways. But Kenny Pickett took over in the third quarter for the Steelers. And right here on this read option, dual option play, kind of just faking it to Najee Harris and then getting out on the perimeter, seeing what he's got. He runs for one of 2 touchdowns on the day. That gave the Steelers a 20-10 lead in the fourth quarter. The terrible towels were waving. Kenny Pickett looked like he was the star of the game at that point. And then what a game it was up at Lambeau Field. That's Bailey Zappi, number 4. He was the 4th-round pick out of Western Kentucky this year. Brian Hoyer went out. We know that Mac Jones was out. They're down to the 3rd-string quarterback. And right here, Bailey Zappi throws his first touchdown pass of his NFL career off play action. He gets it to Devontae Parker on the deep cross, put enough air under it, and Parker finished in the end zone. That would actually give the New England Patriots a 17-14 lead at that point in the game. But it was a day for Aaron Jones. The running game got cranked up. Not a great day for Aaron Rodgers, not a great day for the passing game. But Aaron Jones in the running game, A.J. Dillon and the group were fantastic. And right here, Showtime Jones takes this underneath handoff from Aaron Rodgers, and he gets met right there by Mac Wilson. He pulls his face mask, tugging him. They can't get Showtime down to the ground. He goes for 20. What a day that Showtime had, though. He knows it was a face mask. They got another 15 yards on that. Great day from the starting running back of the Packers. And then what a shootout it was at Ford Field in Detroit. Geno Smith had a great day. But the star of the game was Rashad Penny. Seattle up 41-38 with 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Right here, Detroit's got every gap covered. No way that he's going to get loose on this play. 3rd and 5. And here they come. Counter Trey. Here comes Damian Lewis. Here comes Charles Cross. And there goes Rashad Penny. One of 3 touchdowns on the day. 41 yards right there to pay dirt. Rashad Penny was the star of the game yesterday. But for Detroit, it was the same thing. They've been running the ball great. No DeAndre Swift, but there was a whole lot of Jamal Williams right here. He wasn't to be outdone by Rashad Penny. Like, boom. Watch up at the top, Penei Sewell with this drive block right here. And then the kick-out block right there by Skipper. And there goes Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams with the stiff arm on the free safety, and he goes to pay dirt for 51 yards. Detroit hung in there to the very end. The rushing attack is lethal in Detroit. And then how about this? Tennessee, they got back to who they are. Remember Mike Vrabel said, we know who we are. We're a downhill running football team, play action passes off it, and Derrick Henry's getting stronger and stronger. Anybody that thought that the King was losing his step, take a look at this play behind the 2 tight ends up at the top. They do a great job of sealing the edge, and then the King presses the hole, makes the corner miss, and then he outruns everybody. 19 yards to a touchdown right there. King Henry is back. And so are the Tennessee Titans, winning 2 in a row and taking down the Indianapolis Colts. Not a whole lot of highlights for Matt Ryan and the Colts in this game. They shut down the J train. But Mo Alley Cox, the tight end over here, had a career day. Going to run this little drag route across the formation and catch one of his 2 touchdown catches on the day to keep the Colts in it. You can see the agility by the former basketball player to stay on his feet and finish inside the end zone. How about this one over in London? What a game this was. 25-25 in the 4th quarter. Minute and a half to go. And that's Justin Jefferson against Marshawn Lattimore on a straight go route. And right there, Kirk Cousins fed it perfectly. That would lead to the winning field goal by the Vikings at Tottenham Spurs Stadium. And Justin Jefferson was the star of the game. Only a couple catches last week in a loss. The star, Marshawn Lattimore, can't believe it. But not to be outdone, this rookie for the New Orleans Saints, Chris Olave. It's 28-25. There's 24 seconds to go, and Olave is in the slot at the top. And right here, Andy Dalton just threw it up for grabs. And Olave came down with it. Right in the middle of a 4-man zone right there. Goes up high and catches it. It would set up a Will Lutz field goal that did the old double doink. They couldn't finish the game from 61 yards in the field goal, but Olave gave him a chance. And those are the highlights from week 4 in the NFL. Baldy's breakdowns, a big play from every single game, every single team. Nowhere else do you get this type of highlights than right here in Baldy's breakdowns.